And so I'm back, guys. From episode 2. So basically, again, to just reiterate, we got a little info on the fractions and the groups within the world of Yakuza Fiancé, as well as that at any moment, both Yoshino and Kirishima's life can be quite literally put on the line because someone decides to be a little too greedy and wager their lives for a pretty penny. Okay? And sometimes their lives can quite literally do a whole 180 and they'll be either exiled or they stay, but then they receive severe punishment, right? Again, this ain't no rainbows and flowers type stuff. This is more so taken from the reality of real life mobs, mafias, yakuzas, those type of things. Okay, while at the same time, my girl is just trying to make sense of everything and keep her sanity on top of being the granddaughter of one group and also being engaged to a psychopath, a masochist psychopath. So yeah, pray for our girl. Pray for our girl Yoshino. Okay? So without further ado, let's get into Yakuza Fiancé, episode 3. Oh my god! That's how they open it. That's how they open up the episode? Bro! They what? That's how you he was my man was head there. I'm trying to go from home. Why are you hovering over her? No, yo, I'm still, I'm still in shock, bro. Oh my god. Why are you there? Is he again? Boy, don't do that in somebody's sleep. Boy. Aluminum. Use aluminum foil to make a key. Right, and start braiding their hair. Yeah, cause you crazy, bro. Of course not, because I'm unconscious. No, that's true. Oh, she saw that? Oh, yeah. Because she doesn't really love you. That's why. Right. It's she doesn't like you. She doesn't like you. That's why she's not mad. Thank you. I told you he's messed up in the head. Oh, Jesus, my head. Yeah, it's twisted with him, bro. Like, where's your mom? Oh, mm, you guys saying? Times. Oh, okay. Political summit for gangsters. Okay. I mean, they are family. Hmm. Oh, he's in the meeting too. Oh, he blind in one eye. What you putting in their pockets though? I think he was protecting her while they were back in Osaka. Yeah. Basically, the admiral. What the? Oh, that means they ain't coming out. Yeah, he checked on you from last episode. Drunk at 13. Mm. How you got the info on this man already? Hey, no smoking in the restaurant, my boy. That's, oh. Oh, some deal had to be made. No. Mm. Yeah, it was all front. Damn. That must be exhausting every day to think of, like, I can't let down my guard one moment. Can we not? No, no. That will cause a whole mess. No. I mean, if he's outside the door, how you find him? So I'm gonna have to say, yo, bro, I don't want to get in trouble for this episode because how you open up an episode first and foremost like that with my boy Kirishima was eating. That's all I gotta say. He was eating. You don't. I understand if it was the middle of the episode, fine, because you had a lot of stuff to lead up to that point. The minute I clicked the video, now I have to go back and read the manga cause to jog memory, bruh. Mind you, also, I don't know how much episodes this season is going to get. I don't know if it's going to be 12, 13, or 24, 25. They still have yet to update through Mal or any other website how much episodes this season is going to get. So this is probably the first series that I can recollect from memory where it's a toss-up and we don't know. So in other words, just enjoy the ride. Because, hey, just enjoy. Just enjoy the ride. You know what? Do not take it out of context. Do not take it out of context. But anywho, I find it funny, but at the same time not funny, that Kirishima, and like I'll keep reiterating as many times as possible, Kirishima is not right in the head. Again, they told a little of his background where at age 11, 12 years old, he beats up several people, 20 people in school, breaking their bones. And then you see in this episode, and it showed in the opening, that he sleeps with other people. And his idea or version of romance is twisted, right? Just like how Yoshino is saying that, like, there's a part of him that, like, once he's focused on something, he goes all in or nothing, 100%. And he takes that into consideration. But things that we probably would take as being normal, we know that cheating on your girlfriend or your wife or your fiance or someone who you deeply care for in a romantic sense is a big taboo no. Yes, people still do it because one, they clearly don't respect their partner or the person that they clearly like. They don't have respect for themselves. They don't have respect for the person that they're cheating with. But for Kirishima, and growing up in the environment he grew up in, we can clearly see that him growing up, just like how Yoshino said her grandfather was basically a player, and she would not be surprised if he had kids all around. In that type of environment, it's almost welcomed. And then if you know stories about mafia wives or Yakuza wives, basically those type of things, they have to put up with it. They have to. Like, yes, the husband will still come back to her at the end of the day. He'll have his fun, his cake, and eat it too, and she has to put up with it. So it's very much within the reality of these type of people that even if, say, Yoshino does fall for him, she, as the granddaughter and growing up in this environment, has to accept it. And even if Kirishima, as he stated, even if she does fall for him, is it still going to be okay for him to go and meet other women and, you know, mess with them, and he still will come running back home to her? So you see how this lifestyle has kind of thwarted their way of thinking from what normal society implements on us, in the sense of, like, again, cheating is wrong, and if you cheat, you're getting crucified by everybody. Okay, nobody wants, and it can escalate. It can escalate. Some people, they'll walk away. Some people will willingly put you into the ground. And that's not a no mafia. That's just regular everyday thing. Or they'll have people jumping you. It's real. Or they'll have you expose you on social media, and you can end up losing everything you own, because you could not, for an instance, just respect your partner. You don't respect yourself, and you don't respect your partner, and you don't respect anybody around you. You know, it's not that hard to be loyal to one person. If not, you don't need to be in any relationship. But that is the reality of these groups, these type of people, the underworld and all that stuff. That the life that these two lived is far from normal. Hence why I said in the last video, it's no point of trying to place our normal way of thinking, our 9-to-5 jobs, our basically we have to get up and go take care of the kids, or we have to go to school for 8 hours a day. We can't put that and then try to reason with that lifestyle. That lifestyle is completely different. There's no point of reasoning it. Take the quote from, like, the Batman trilogy movie, where, like, I mean, that was for a criminal, but what Alfred said, he can't rhyme or reason or negotiate with him. Same thing. But it's interesting to see that Kirishima, while on one hand he does what he needs to do, but at the same time you can clearly tell he is a child and he has been neglected. So things that he's doing that we say, oh, that's weird, it's not necessarily weird, because he was neglected in that sense. So he never grew up to be really a child. You know, he grew up in such an environment. Same thing with Shoma. Shoma says, you know, taking guys out is nothing because of the environment I grew up in. They're kind of like mirror versions of each other. He was taken in by Yoshino's family when he was 12 years old. Same thing with Kirishima. He was taken in by his grand and uncle when he was 12 years old. So they're both marrying each other. Will I say Shoma is interested in Yoshino? It's there. He grew up with her, so they're very close, and they're obviously around the same age group, so he's very close to her. Obviously, he's also very protective of her. Her family is overall protective of her. They don't want her to get hurt, and it's understandable. So he's like, if I have to take out Kirishima because he disrespecting you, and you want to come back home, just tell me the word. Just tell me. He's literally the mirror version of Kirishima. It's just that he looks way more lax. He's giving more nonchalant than ever, but, like, the hands will speak for itself. Okay, but he deeply does care for Yoshino, given the fact that these two practically grew up with each other. And obviously, she did have a normal family with her father and her mother that will never be mentioned. But then her father passed away in a car incident, which I don't know if they mention it in the manga, but I don't believe it was just an accident, given the fact that he is Yakuza. You know, even though he walked away from the life, he still has ties to it, aka her grandfather, right? His dad, right? So there's that. But nonetheless, again, as I always say, if you have read the manga, of course, no spoilers, but do tell me how you felt about this episode 3 versus the chapters it's adapted from. Give takeaway, things you like better in the anime, things that were done better in the manga, so on and so forth. If you're anime only, do tell me how you felt about this week's episode. do tell me down in the comment section below, bro. We gotta chat it up. Links are in the description box, and full video will be on my Patreon for you guys to go watch on there. The support is greatly appreciated. And I'm Kimi-chan, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!